Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Well, you recall last time I said that this time we are going to head into the coronation and we are going to confront Lord Gortash and continue on with whatever happens next. Well, I tried playing through this off camera and it turns out we are nowhere prepared to actually confront him right now. That's kind of a no-duh, given how many quests we have outstanding and the whole mission to disable the guard, but I thought we had the possibility of peaceably confronting him before going on to destroy all his works and kill him and save the city. For a variety of reasons, that is not quite in the cards, but because I've been showing you all of the more amusing bloopers, I've decided to go ahead and recreate what happened the first time I played through this. I'm also doing this to spite the person who insisted, oh, you won't last one round. Well, I did in fact last 2 rounds with what is about to happen. But enough of the setup, let's get to the hilarity. So yeah, you'll note there are all manner of attendants, a lot of steel watchers, and there are also these incineration caster devices mounted on the wall at several conspicuous points. And all of the various nobles.
One day I'll catch a break.
Yeah, there's the
King
Duke.
people, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard. Thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlach. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
You're asking a lot. But I can wait. For a while at least. Let's get Baldur's Gate safe. Then rip his throat out.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
Yeah, Gortash is the king of the trolls.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colorful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend.
Hey, I'm not that little.
As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry.
And sudden cut.
The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Why is the crown failing?
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
What kind of understanding do you suggest, with the understanding that I really don't care?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
Perhaps she and I can be allies.
You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters. But she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does.
I do love how we're discussing this in front of the entire gallery of nobles.
She'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
You only believe that you mean no harm to the city.
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to. Like any other subject in our kingdom.
He's standing right here as you're talking about
say?
this.
Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Yeah.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
So, yeah. God oath, not something to be taken lightly, especially when the god in question is Bane, the god of tyrants. And I really don't like how the bard option here is my word is my bond, we shall be allies, and Orin shall be dead. Fingers crossed behind back. As always, it seems none of you can be trusted. Think about no promises. Insight. Now I have the Ring of Truthiness on. Which gives me the advantage here. Which is not much of an advantage, but it's just enough.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Yeah, I've seen how their partnership worked. None of you are trustworthy.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too.
Oh,
I
you
can't
didn't
say it
know.
comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
Yeah, because the Chosen of Bane is not going to be ambitious at all. No, 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 no. Think about it, no promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
You, Orn Kefric the Brain, what was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute god.
Again, discussing this in earshot of every noble in the city.
Our tyranny, and we are saviors, defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
Where in the Nine Hells did you find an artifact like the crown?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
I've heard enough. Am I free to go?
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
This stops now, Gortash. I'm taking you out. Fine, let's get this over with.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gather guests. Grant ye consent?
And mind control him to cutting his head off. Mind control to cut his head off. Prepare to object.
Don't. You will only invite his ire and your own death.
Stop this. Gortash and Ravengard are with the Absolute.
A traitor's words. She means to fracture this council.
She? She?
Watchers to arms. The war of the Absolute has begun.
They do seem to be targeting Will, strangely enough. Okay, so we're having to fight a bunch of the Steel Watch. And a bunch of fists. And oh yes, Gortash himself, who has this big shield around him.
Steel Watch, your time has come.
Okay, unsurprisingly, Karlik is going first, so let's check out the Steel Watch here. They've got slashing damage from non-magical or piercing damage. They are extremely vulnerable to lightning. They are, however, immune to psychic and poison. So first things first. We're going to go ahead and rage. With 144 hit points, these are not exactly an easy thing to take out. But we'll go ahead and try the first one.
Down the hatch.
Unfortunately, I'm using that bludgeoning weapon, the psychic damage, which didn't affect it much at all. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be much good. Well, unfortunately, my invisibility failed the minute I tried to heal everybody. Should have thought to do that first.
To keep fighting.
Let's see, are they immune to Radiant? Radiant resistant. Cold resistant, lightning vulnerable, and necrotic resistant. Although Will's attack worked pretty well against it. Alright, now all the fists are running in. So yeah, as you can see, doing this fight... before you take out the Steel Watch is pretty much suicide. And there's Will down. And that just took Will down from down to out. Garlic is still up, however. However, that took everything she has. And there goes the Bard. Yeah, Will's dad has some attacks. Oh, and they're still slapping my body around. And we seem to have been stuck on the order of the incineration caster here doing something. Okay, there's Shadowheart down. So yeah, we've managed to not only last one round, but 2 rounds. I mean, we're still going to die, but... that did manage to hurt him. Oh, what the heck. Shall we sit there? No, we shan't. Just love that. It grappled Karlach onto her. And that one just deflected a shot back at the... Oh, well, that's amusing. Karlach got warded. Your party has been defeated. Yeah, the funny thing being, it looked like Will's dad got his mind back there at the end and started trying to destroy the things that were refreshing his protection spell. Oh, the irony. But, yeah, as you can see, this is why we are not going to meet with Lord Gortash, and in fact are going to head into Baldur's Gate and start doing all the other quests on our list. And we will start doing that next time. But thank you all for watching. I hope you were amused by watching this video of everybody dying horribly. Next time, we'll get back to heroics and more intentional comedy. But take care until then. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll continue the adventure next time.